Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now, I have been using Canvas, ChatGPT 4.0 with Canvas for about a week and a half now, and do you know what? It's blowing my mind. It's such an improvement in the way that we can use this AI. So today we're going to jump in and we're going to have a look at how Canva can make you more productive, create better content, can help you with search engine optimization. We're also going to have a look at how ChatGPT 4.0 with Canvas can help you with maybe create a side hustle. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so what's Canvas? Canvas is a sort of addition to ChatGPT, but it's just a completely different and more effective way of working with it. It effectively gives you a workspace where your output sits. Then you can work sort of external to that output and change things in it, move things around, etc. And it's really powerful. So by the end of this video, you'll see how ChatGPT 4.0 with Canvas can help you write blogs, enhance your productivity, boost your SEO, and even kick off some side hustles for you. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's dive into Canvas. Here we are in ChatGPT, and if you go up to the ChatGPT 4.0, that's the model I've been using up to now. You drop down, you'll see we have this ChatGPT 4.0 with Canvas. It's in beta, and if you select that, nothing changes. You just end up with the same prompt, but up here it's got ChatGPT 4.0 with Canvas. Let's see what we can do with it. Okay, so I've created the first prompt. You are a master blog writer. Write me a blog on the growth and popularity of large language models. Search the web for information. Make sure the blog is fully referenced. Do not hallucinate any of the information. Use UK English. Write a 1200 word blog on this subject. So just for those of you who've been with me for a while, I've given the prompt a persona. You're a master blog writer. I've told them what the blog is about. I've told it how to get its information. I've made sure that I'm checking that information. It's checking its own information to make sure that it's not hallucinating. I've asked it to do it in UK English, not US English, and I've given it the parameters on which to write its blog. That's how to write a decent prompt. Let's see what we get. So it starts off as you would expect. But then, and this is the clever thing, what it does, it creates this second box here. This box around here is new. And on the left-hand side, you have right here, you have the prompt that we put in, and it gives us further information. Here's a blog that covering the growth and popularity of large language models. I provided an overview of their evolution, industry adoption, technical developments, barriers to adoption, and look towards the future. Let me know if there's any specific parts you'd like me to expand on or adjust, or if you'd like additional references. So in the old ChatGPT without Canvas, what you would do is then read through it. I like this bit, I don't like this bit. And then you create a new prompt that would recraft the whole document for you, and it would all be in the same page. And it would often change things that you actually did like. So with Canvas, there's really different ways to work, and let's have a look at those now. So here is the blog. Over the past decade, large language models have transformed from a niche concept in the natural language processing into a pervasive technology that shapes a wide variety of industries. Okay, so if we click here like this, and actually what we want is to ask ChatGPT to give us some examples of those industries where LLMs are working. So I'll write a prompt. Please add in examples of where LLMs are impacting industries. So all we've done is looked at this first line. Now, all of that could have been in the document further down, but we can go there and we can add in that, and it will edit that particular part. So, for instance, in finance, LLMs are used to automate compliance processes and detect fraudulent activities. In healthcare, they assist in clinical documentation and diagnosis, while in marketing, they help create personalized campaigns. In education, LLMs are employed to automate grading and enhance learning experiences. There we go. This blows my mind. Just with one prompt, by going into the specific part of the document where we want some more information, we've been able to expand that information. Just imagine how powerful that is. You're effectively collaborating with ChatGPT inside your document. Really, really cool. So if you go up here to the top right, you've got this button here, the little clock, which says show changes. What you can do is click that and it will show you what it took out and what it added in. Certainly, you couldn't do that with the previous versions of ChatGPT. Basically, you got a new version each time and that was it. You can also go back to a previous version and it takes that out, what you've just done, and you can either restore this version, you can see at the bottom it gives you to restore, or you can go back to the latest version. I'm going to go back to the latest version and let's see those changes. Really, these might feel small, but when I've been using it, and I think when you're using this technology, you'll find that these are game changing for you. They make an enormous difference, both in the pace that you can do, you can create documents and create content, but also in the accuracy of that content and how you can now really, rather than cutting it, putting it into Word or Google Docs, and then doing final editing there, you can do that editing alongside ChatGPT, actually in ChatGPT. I think it's really fantastic, a marvelous advance for this technology. Okay, so I'm going to show you another thing that you can do. So here we've got the technical developments driving popularity. So we have large versus smaller models and the open source movement. What I want to do is move the open source movement up ahead of the large language model. I don't think it sits in the right place. And select the area that you want, then just drag it to the place you want it in the document. Put it in here. There we go. It's just picked up that piece of text and moved it above the larger versus smaller models. Again, something you would have had to export your document into your word processor. Now you can do it inside ChatGPT without ever cutting and pasting and putting it into your document. Really massive upgrade in terms of the technology. And I guess that's interesting, isn't it? That this is, although the model is just ChatGPT 4.0, the different interface, the different way of working with it really pushes that technology forward, pushes what you can do with it, the ease of use and the opportunities to work with the technology. Now you've got this new interface. Let's carry on. Okay, one of the things I said I would do was to show you how you can use ChatGPT 4.0 with Canvas to improve your search engine optimization. Okay, so I've created a prompt. Please list 50 keywords for the blog that will optimize it for search engines like Google. Search the web to find the information you need. So I'm doing that in this side area. So this is the sort of ChatGPT area. And right now it's not impacting on the document at all. Keywords that can help you optimize your blog: large language models, OpenAI, GPT-4, Llama, Falcon, AI in finance. So these keywords cover various aspects of LLMs, from technical features and applications to their integration in different industries, ethical considerations and SEO implications. This variety will help make your blog more discoverable to readers searching for information on AI advancement and industry impact and content marketing strategies. Need further adjustments or more specific focus areas? Let me know. Okay, so it's generated 50 keywords that would help this document get found. So what I'm going to do now is ask it to include as many of these keywords into the document as it can to maximize it for SEO. Please include as many of these keywords in the blog as you can to maximize it for SEO. but make sure it remains entertaining, readable, and informative. It's now editing the blog to add in these keywords, going through line by line. So I've incorporated many of the provided keywords into the blog to enhance its SEO potential while keeping it informative and readable. The text now includes specific mentions of LLM models, their industry impacts, and technical details relevant to SEO and keyword optimization. Let me know if there are any adjustments or further enhancements you'd like to make. Now we've got our blog and we're pretty happy with it. You can go into the document, you can just click with the cursor and you can add in text yourself, just like editing a document. Absolutely not possible on the old GPT 4.0. And then there are a whole series of other things that you can do. Now, if you go down to the right-hand side, you see this pen area. You can click Suggest Edits. So it will go through the document and make some editing suggestions. So this is its own work and it's suggesting editing. So consider breaking this sentence into two for better readability. This would help to emphasize the specific contributions of each LLM to various industries. So you can either ignore it, you can click off it, or you can apply it. And it will go through and it will make that change. Remember, you can see what changes it's made. Here we go. Turn that off. Here, this sentence could be enhanced by providing a specific example of how an LLM has successfully improved diagnostics or patient's care, including a real-world example that will make the text more engaging. Yes, it goes off, gives us a real-world example. Now we've got patient analysis and treatment recommendations, and for example, Google's MedPalm, an LLM fine-tuned for medical purposes, has shown promising results in providing accurate diagnostic suggestions, helping healthcare professionals to make more informed decisions, which ultimately leads to improved patient outcomes. It's added in additional information as it's suggested, and you can go through and you can either accept them or reject them, and each time it will change the blog for you. Really, really beautiful way of working. It feels so intuitive. There we go. Emergence of the human in the loop systems will also play a role in shaping the future of LLMs. You could clarify what human in the loop entails with a brief explanation and example. This would help readers unfamiliar with the term understand its significance in LLM applications. Let's do that. And there we go. See what it added in. The emergence of human in the loop systems, where humans collaborate with AI to oversee and guide decision-making processes, will also play a role in shaping the future of LLMs. For example, human reviewers can validate AI-generated content for accuracy and bias, ensuring that the outputs align with ethical standards and contextual needs. I think that's exactly what we're doing now. Human in the loop, the professor in the loop anyway. Okay, let's have a look at some of the other things that we can do with the buttons on the bottom right-hand side, so you can adjust the length. So currently we have, I think, about 1,200 words. We can make it longer, or we can make it shorter. We'll make it shorter. And this will take out words. It will thin out the text a little bit. It's working. Should see it come rushing down the page as it starts taking out stuff. There we go. And it's significantly shorter. As you can see, it's thinned it out quite a lot, which is really good. And then you've got a reading level. So the current reading level feels actually quite high, but you can push it up to a graduate school reading level, or you can take it down to a middle school. To be honest, I think that the middle school level is often a much clearer way of describing activities and writing blogs. I think it makes more sense than some of the more complex stuff. So there we go. It's put it down to middle school level. And I think that really enhances it. And you can do that with the click of a button. How cool is that? And you can add the final polish, and then you can add emojis. There you go. It's filled the document with emojis. Now, if you've got a use case for doing this, then please put it in the comments below, because I have no idea why anyone would want to do it. Hey ho. Let's go back. Let's get rid of that. Store this version. Yeah. Okay, and then the final thing is add final polish. And this is great. It will go through the document. It will smarten it up. It'll check all the grammar, etc. It will change the size of the headings, that sort of thing, and give you that final polished document. You can go back, you can still change it. It doesn't fix anything, but it just gives you that final polish. And of course, you can go into each of the individual bits, you can highlight it, and you can change it to bold, italics. You can change the size of the font, or of course, you can ask ChatGPT to do something different with it. Okay, we're going to look at another use case of this. So we've done the creating blogs, which I think is absolutely outstanding. But now we want to have a look at how can we use ChatGPT 4.0 with Canvas to plan an activity, so task planning. So I've created a prompt. I'm planning to build a new kitchen on the back of my house that will need a design plans, permission from the council. I need to find a builder, select everything for the extension, etc. Please create me a detailed plan for the extension. See what we get. So interestingly, what it's done is, so I've got Canvas on here, but it hasn't used Canvas. So it hasn't seen it as a specific use case for using Canvas. But what I'm going to do is edit the message and say, please use Canvas. So the same prompt, but I've asked it to use Canvas this time. And here we go. It's opened it as a separate sidebar with the document in. There you go. Oh, this gives you a clear roadmap for your kitchen. Define our vision. Consult an architect or designer. So we've done that and that. Got a rough budget, very rough. And we've done all the measurements. We've drawn up detailed plans. We've checked our planning permission requirements, and there are some. This is real, by the way. We are putting an extension on our kitchen. Submit a planning application, which we've done 2 days ago, and then we're waiting for the building regulation approval. And once we've got that, we need to select materials, kitchen layout and appliances, electrical and plumbing plans, interior finish, and get a builder, get some quotes, consider a specialist contractor. So it's given me this lovely plan that I think will be really useful to make sure that we do our kitchen extension correctly. So now what I've asked it to do is to go through this plan and add timeframes to each section. And what it does is go through, suggest how long things take, even give me ideas to go to Pinterest to get the vision. I think I've left that to Mrs. Professor. And there we go. It goes through and gives us the week. So as you can see, you get what you want, and then you can sort of start saying, okay, well, give me some more information, add in extra information for it. We've got to select materials here. I can say, give me options for building materials. And it goes in, such as brick, roofing, windows, doors, ensure they match and complement your existing home exterior. There we go. Finalize the power outlets, find a builder. Here I'm going to say, write me a letter that I could send to a number of builders to get quotes. See what it does. See whether it gives me a new document, gives me a new building quote letter. Okay. So now I've got a building quote letter. So what's happened to my plan? I can just go up here and I can go back to the plan. So I've got multiple documents now and go back to the quote letter. How cool is that? So I've now got multiple bits of ChatGPT working with multiple letters. And of course, I can go in and I can add in information as we've seen before. I can highlight bits. I can ask it to give me more information in these areas. I can use all of the buttons at the bottom, suggesting edits, adjust the length, reading level, final polish. And maybe I can even add the emojis in. Again, still not sure what that's for, but there you go. You can see we've got multiple documents open now and that we're working on all around the same bit of text that we've created. It's really cool. It's just so much more than you could have done with the original ChatGPT. It's the same bit of software. It's the same LLM. It's the same large language model, but it's now so much easier to work with. It's so much better and it adds to your productivity. Let's have a look at another use case. Okay, let's try something different. So I've created a prompt, write me 3 emails to my boss explaining the good work I have been doing recently and how this has advanced both the income and reputation of the company. See if it jumps into Canvas. It has. Email 1, email 1, email 2, email 3. Okay, so it gave me 3. So what I'm going to do, and it's given me a brief summary, email 1, email 2, detailed accomplishments, and email 3, focus on collaboration and future opportunities. But what I'm going to say now is lose email 2, but create separate documents for emails 1 and 3 that I can work on. It's given me 2 here. I've split the emails into separate documents named recent contributions and wins growth update for you to work on. Let me know if you need any further adjustments. So this is number 1 and this is number 2. How do I get back to number 1? Recent work update. There we go. No, that was the original one. I seem to have one but not the other. So I said, please give me the recent contributions document. Email 3, email 1. Now I've said, show me both emails side by side. See if both emails actually exist. They do. So both emails exist. Recent contributions update on recent wins and growth impact. So both emails are still there. So you can use both of them, cut and paste them into your preferred email bit of software. Okay, so those are some of the productivity gains. I promise you, having used this, Canvas makes such a massive difference to your way of working. It's really blown me away since I've been using this software and this new way of working with ChatGPT 4.0. Okay, I said we would get into how we might create some side hustles using ChatGPT 4.0 with Canva. So let's jump into that now. Okay, so one of the things you can do is create ebooks and you can put them out onto Amazon Kindle, or you can create courses maybe for YouTube. So what I've started doing is started a prompt here that says create an online course outline for using ChatGPT 4.0 with Canvas. And here we go. It gives me a course that sets out over 4 weeks, self-paced overview of AI and ChatGPT 4.0, evolution of ChatGPT from 3 to 4, practical uses of ChatGPT in daily life, setting up your account, understanding how ChatGPT thinks, mastering prompting and techniques, advanced prompt techniques, voice commands, personalization, applying ChatGPT to real-life scenarios, advanced applications, course wrap-up, and final project. Interestingly, so what it's done is give me a outline of a course for using ChatGPT 4.0, and it's used Canvas, not 4.0 with Canvas. So I'm going to try and change the prompt. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so I've created a new prompt. No, this is a course for ChatGPT 4.0. I specifically want to teach people how to use Canvas with ChatGPT 4.0. Could you redraft? See if it gets it. So what I found is sometimes if you get it going wrong down a specifically wrong course, then it's often quite difficult to take it out and get it to refocus. But it's done it. Outline a course using ChatGPT 4.0 with Canvas, mastering ChatGPT 4.0 for Canvas integration, 4 weeks self-paced, and there we go. And it gives you the same sort of course. Now, great, but of course, what goes into this course content? So what I'm going to do is say, so what I've said is please detail the course content for each module and the likely learning hours required. I want it to go through and make sure that it's got much more of the detail, learn the basics of ChatGPT and how to integrate this with Canvas for streamlined use. Understand the key functionality. So it's given me more detail and said how long these things would take. There we go. Week 4, 3 modules a week, 3 hours a week. Total hours for the course, 52 hours. Okay, let's go further. So I've said, create a new prompt. Please use a table to better show the course outline. Then create a script and detailed instructions for each module. We're asking it to do a lot here. It's having to, yeah, there it goes. It's created a table. Really beneficial just to tell it to do stuff. Helps the readability. And then creates a detailed script. Explain what ChatGPT 4 is, how it integrates with Canvas, provide background and AI and generative text tools. Not the most detailed script, is it? So I put a new prompt in. Please flesh out the learning for each module. I want a curriculum and script and ideas for illuminating each subject. Please continue through all 4 modules. See what we get. So it's doing it in this left-hand side. Remember, it's just still a beta. But I've said, and it got to the bottom, let me know if you'd like me to expand on the remaining modules in this detailed manner, or if there's a specific areas you'd like to prioritize. Yes, please go ahead and include in the main document. And here we go. Now it's writing over the other side. So you might have to be a little bit sort of specific about where you want the particular bits of interaction to happen. It's cool that you can do it in both sides and that you can have different things opening, but yeah, it's now given me, and it's gone all the way down to learning objective, explain each tool, illumination idea, use a split screen demo, activity, learners will complete a guide set up a tool or a mock project, use an interactive worksheet. It's giving me activities. How cool is that? Real life applications, enhanced research and learning, tips for getting more accurate responses with Canvas, course wrap up and final project, receive your completion certificate, share your achievement with social media. Really cool. So with a few prompts, a few minutes of pushing and stretching it, really there is a course there that I could put together and potentially deliver on YouTube, etc. Okay, there with just a few prompts, I've managed to create a detailed course, 52 hours, that I could create, put on YouTube, potentially charge for. Great side hustle, all using Canvas. Actually doing it without Canvas, doing it in just the straightforward GPT, I'm not sure I'd be able to do that. Shows how really useful this technology is. Okay, final thing I'm going to do. And remember, what I'm showing you here are just ideas of how you might be able to use ChatGPT 4.0 with Canvas for a side hustle. But what I'm going to do now is see if I can get it to produce me a marketing SEO enhanced media plan for this course. See what we get. I've created a prompt, create me a marketing SEO enhanced media plan for this course. See what we get. Mastering ChatGPT 4.0 for Canvas integration. Who's it for? So it's giving me the audience, secondary audience, keywords that we should use, primary and secondary keywords, long tail keywords, content marketing strategy, blog posts, social media campaign, landing page content, PPC. Not even sure what PPC stands for, but it looks like it's ads, email marketing campaign, video content plan, influencer outreach. If there's any influencers out there that would like to be outreached to, drop me a message. Tracking and analytics, timeline overview. Okay, everyone, I hope that you've enjoyed that. We've been through blog writing. We've done some prompting tips. We've showed how Canvas does its thing and what you can do with it. I showed you SEO optimization, how you can add in text, etc. How you can suggest edits. And then we did the side hustle at the end. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you're interested in more side hustles, how you can use AI, then look at this video now. Otherwise, it's been great to see you, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.